Alright, welcome, as we are here on Ages of Conflict. And as you can see, I have the majority of countries within Europe, and we're going to see which one of these is the true leader of Europe, and which one of these is truly the best. Uh, so I got most of the countries here of Europe in here. I do need to change the names of a couple of them. But then we're gonna see which one is truly the best. Uh, my money is on an Eastern European country because, as you can see, there's so much more space here for them to gain lands and become more powerful. Make sure I'm spelling these right. Alright, so we can see their armies and all this stuff, but I'm just gonna hit play and just do some commentary as we go. But as we can see, all of these countries are now increasing their borders, and we've already can see some wars occurring. Germany and Poland, Czechia, Slovakia, the Netherlands getting involved, Estonia, Latvia, Ukraine, Georgia, Monaco. So much going on here. But as we can see, the Soviet Union and Kazakhstan gaining a lot more land than everybody else, giving them a huge advantage. And Denmark and Sweden going, oh, and there goes Georgia. Georgia's gone. Liechtenstein's gone. Sweden is gone. We're already seeing the disappearance of countries. There goes Serbia, and there goes Czechia. And of course, the Germans destroyed them. Moldova and Ukraine going right at it. Lithuania. We got a huge Soviet Union and a huge Kazakhstan here. And a very thick, long Armenia. It's just chaos over here by Germany and Belgium and stuff. Finland is thick too. We got a thick Finland, a thick Syria, a small Turkey though, and a huge Iraq. US ain't too happy with that one. Ireland's invading. Hope Luxembourg's gone. Bulgaria, Lithuania, and Hungary are all gone. So we got a Russian Federation here, Soviet Union, Kazakhstan. Ukraine's probably taken some Russian land. Belarus just barely hanging on. France and Switzerland going at it. Oh, and there goes Saudi Arabia. Iraq has taken that one. Soviet Union declaring war. Oh, and there goes Ukraine and Switzerland going. Wow. So right now the Soviet Union is easily the largest country. Kazakhstan and then Russia. But everybody else is just barely hanging on. So we got a huge Azerbaijan-Armenia war and Kazakhstan-Soviet Union war. And there goes Armenia, and the United Kingdom's gone. Queen Elizabeth and King Charles not too happy about that one. And there goes Armenia, Slovakia, and Belarus. They're all gone. Wow. This is a very interesting map. We got all the way down here, Algeria with some weird borders. Oh, and there goes Romania. Soviet Union looking vast. Oh yeah, don't ask why Kazakhstan's not in the Soviet Union. I don't know. But we got a new city-state right here. Then there's a revolt in France too. We got a new country, right? A new city-state. Two new city-states in France. Belgium destroys the Netherlands. And Greece has formed a Balkan Empire. Very fascinating. Italy just not the Italian peninsula is not looking really good. I'm gonna be honest. We got a nice thick Poland. Yeah, as you can see, the Soviet Union is so much bigger than everybody else right now. Latvia is the slowest current European country. The rest are the city-states that have formed. We got formation of the Austro-Hungarian Empire, I'm seeing. France is gone. I just realized Andorra took it. Estonia destroyed by Finland. Never really thought about that one. And we got a tiny city right here in the middle of Greece. this is quite the map. And we got huge Moldova. And Greece is completely destroying Austria. The Iberian Peninsula is not looking good either. Poland is gone, and of course Germany took them out. We got all interesting looking German lands here. Interesting Russian lands, and it looks like the Soviet Union is going to take out Russia. But Kazakhstan's coming up from the other side. This is going to be interesting. Can the Russians get something here, or the Soviets get something there? And there goes one of the city-states in Greece. Oh man, and the Soviet Union looks like they're going to fall. They're getting attacked from Moldova and Kazakhstan at the same time. And the Soviet Union is still the largest country on the map. We got a somewhat united Italian peninsula. Still a war between Russia and the Soviet Union. Moldova's taken a huge chunk of land. And we got a lot of city-states now forming. Starting to lag a little bit here too, but we have a United British Isles under Ireland though, which is interesting. And we're just gonna keep going until there's no more current European countries or current map countries left. We got a little bit of a breakout here, and it looks like the Soviet Union is gonna collapse. Kazakhstan's getting really close to the border. Oh, they called peace. Oh, and there goes Azerbaijan. Look at all that free land now. Wow. All of that is gone. Or we got a huge Iraq and a huge Turkey, a little bit of a rebirth of the Ottoman Empire. And, I think Kazakhstan, yeah, they're now the largest country on the map. It's pure chaos here on this map. It's looking like the Holy Roman Empire, but in Europe. Let's see, we got an interesting looking Finland with them owning parts of Norway. Another city-state has been destroyed. Latvia's gone. Russia took down them. Honduras still living here. I think that's the only current city-state that's still alive, though. The other city-states of Liechtenstein. Oh no, we got Monaco. We got Monaco. Oh, Algeria's gone, so we got a united Africa under Moroccan rule. And they also have half of Iberia. Looks like there's a war between Moldova and Russia versus the Soviet Union, but Finland's also attacking Russia. And Finland's almost got a mini Scandinavian Union up here. So we got some interesting Monaco borders. Kazakhstan, Soviet Union, and then Finland and Moldova. See, all Eastern European countries. Then we got Turkey, Greece. We got a city-state here. Then Austria. So we still have a majority of the old countries, and Kazakhstan now taking Moldovan land. Look at all this land for Kazakhstan. Man. And there goes Russia. The Soviet Union, and they took out Finland. The Soviet Union just took out Finland and Russia at the same time. And we now have a huge city-state here from Finland. I'm gonna actually just rename this one to Greater Finland. Because, I mean, that's kind of what they're forming. Let's see. Pause for a second. Let's see this map. We got a huge Soviet Union, and it looks like they're pushing into Kazakhstan now. As the Soviet Union still is going to regain their position as largest. We got a huge war in the Middle East. We got still crazy borders over here. It looks like Morocco's going to take all of the Iberian Peninsula, but they got a little bit of a revolt here. Man, alright. Could we see the end of Kazakhstan? Oh boy. And we saw some deaths. Iraq destroyed a city-state. And Moldova destroying city-states. We still got a little bit of Ottoman Empire. Empire. Look at this huge Soviet military right here. And they're going into Greater Finland too. Wow, the Soviets. Oh, and there goes Greater Finland. And we got Ireland here in Scandinavia too. Rock, look at that giant military by a rock. I can't imagine how many people that would actually be. They basically taken all of Southeast Asia. The Middle East, not Southeast Asia, southeast of the board. And we still got a huge divided Western Europe. I mean, Ireland's got the Iberian Peninsula. But we do have an interesting Legoland here, taking Sweden to go with it. We still have Germany, and Iraq has declared on this Caucasian city-state. We still have a good amount of countries left. And Soviet Union is easily the largest. They're almost 3 times bigger than the country in second. And they're declaring on Moldova, looking to regain Moldova as a part of the Soviet Union. Wow. And look at this, the Soviets. I mean, they're just so huge at this point. And there goes Moldova. Moldova's gone, and I think this is Austrian lands right here. So Austria's been split by Greece, who's currently having problems with the city-state that they're trying to take back. Yeah, the Soviet Union about 3 times larger than anyone in second. In 10th, we have Austria, and we got Denmark, Greece, Turkey, Ireland, Morocco, Iraq, Kazakhstan, and then the Soviet Union. Wow. You can see that with more countries on this side, it's complete chaos. And Kazakhstan is now declaring war on this Caucasian country, but the Soviets are now declaring on Kazakhstan. The Soviets are going to become huge if they win this. Kazakhstan needs to declare peace if they want to prevent the Soviets from taking everything. And it doesn't look like there's a peace deal yet. They're getting really close. Oh, there goes Germany. Germany is destroyed now. Andorra has been destroyed too. There's a peace deal. We are running out of countries here, people. The Soviets are sitting at 11,000. Kazakhstan was pushed all the way just to this side now. Iraq declaring on this Caucasian country, but they're trying to help take down the Soviets. It's insane, and we still got Monaco over here. We still got Monaco, Morocco, Austria. The huge revolts in the Soviet Union. 4 new city-states. Wow. But they're still the largest country. Now they're invading Austria. And Iraq is looking like they're going to finally finish off this Caucasian country. Oh no, there was a huge city-state. Fort is now here, I guess. And another city-state forms in the Soviet Union. We gotta have 5 northern ones. The Soviets are still the largest, about 4 or 5 times larger than the second, which is Iraq down here. Whoa. We just had 4 more city-states come out of the Soviet Union. The Soviets are falling apart. It's looking like 1989 all over again. They're gonna try and take back all these city-states now. And we got a funky-looking Scandinavian Union here with Ireland. Still no united Italian Peninsula. We almost got a united Iberia, just about. We got a united Greece still, and this area is looking really weird. We got an interesting Ottoman. We got a huge Iraq still. Kazakhstan's just chilling now, which I'm not surprised because that's a huge Soviet Union. I mean, keep your eye on Ireland, though. I mean, look at all this land they've united the Iberian Peninsula. They're now declaring on, what's that, Morocco, I think? And Soviets just took back one of their city-states. It's looking like Turkey is going to go after this fort right here. So we still got at least, 10 European countries. Or, I mean, not necessarily European, but all countries. Oop. So, zooming in is a little funky, so my apologies. Alright, that looks a lot better actually. We got a lot of city-states here. Denmark just had a new one formed, and the Soviets don't even look recognizable at this point. They got this weird exclave all the way up to here, and the tips of Finland. Iraq did reform the Middle East though, and it looks like they're gonna finally try and take the Caucasus region. Belgium was destroyed. Ireland has taken down Belgium, so now they have a foothold here in mainland Europe. Kazakhstan and the Soviets go back to war here. Morocco literally has just about Iberia, Africa, and these two in the Sicily and Corsica, and that's about it. That's all they wanted, I'm guessing, and they're just done. They're starting to lose into the city, into the state right here. I'm not gonna call them city-states anymore because they're actually getting large. This country right here, this eastern or western France. It looks like we might lose Austria here to the east. Oakburg was destroyed. So let's see. We still have a lot of these countries. It's been about 918. I think this game is measured in months. So, 900 months. That's a lot. Here, let me see how many years that is real quick. That is 77 years. So we are 77 years into the simulation now. And it looks like Ireland, the Soviets, Kazakhstan, Iraq, and Turkey are our major countries still alive. So Iraq now has all of this. They look like they could stand up to the Soviet Union. Actually, I take that back. They're 4 times smaller, but it looks like we might see a collapse here of the Soviet Union. These countries, these new countries, are looking like they're trying to get close to the capital. And they're getting there. And now this place right here is trying to push to Kazakhstan. And they're getting really close. And there goes Kazakhstan. There goes Kazakhstan. They're destroyed by Eastington. Wow. So there goes another huge starter country. But we still have a lot of these starter countries. But I think we're running low on them. So we got Greece, Austria, Italy, Morocco still, Ireland, Denmark, the Soviets, Iraq, Greece. I'm probably renaming some countries, but that's okay. I'm not too worried about it. We still got a large Soviets who have pushed all the way up to Poland, Austria. Like this, imagine if there was something as big as this in real life. I'm gonna be curious to see what Iraq does, because now they can only go up to the Soviets or to Turkey if they choose to do anything. They're just gonna sit there and be peaceful. Is this Austrian land? That is Austrian land. Crazy that Austria's got this right here and this random area right here. We still have somewhat of a united Scandinavia, which is kind of crazy. We still have more revolts in the Soviet Union. And Iraq loses this a little bit of land, but I'm sure they're not worried. They're going to try and take it back. And they're declaring on Turkey. They're declaring on Turkey, and there's no defense here for Turkey. The only way they can get out of this is with a peace deal. And they just got a peace deal. Wow, we got a really tiny Turkey here and a pretty large Greece. A medium-sized Italy, Morocco. We got a weird Austria that I don't even know if it's Austria anymore. We got Soviet Union, and we got a huge United British Isles under Ireland, and Morocco has all this down here. Alright, so let's see what these countries are gonna do. Morocco's looking to take this little bit of land. This Western French country is slowly pushing. They're getting close to Monaco right here. Oh, but Italy's gonna join in too. And we got our Greek-Turkey war. But we didn't get to see it for very long. And everybody's declaring on the Soviet Union again. Denmark has been in a pretty good spot. And now Iraq is declaring on the Soviet Union. They got a huge push up here through the Caucasus and to the Volga. This would be huge if they could take out the Soviet Union. And we are down to only 9 original countries now. We got Denmark, the Soviets, Turkey, Iraq, Greece, Italy, Morocco, Monaco, and Ireland. The rest are all countries that formed from revolts, and Italy's declared on the Soviets now. Iraq is still pushing up. They're getting close to Moscow. They've taken the Crimea, and they declare peace. And I'm pretty sure that Iraq is getting really close to their size now. So we still got Turkey. Monaco is gone now, so we're down to only 8. Only 8 left. Iraq is looking like they can win this now with everyone turning on the Soviets. Because they're looking to take out Turkey now, and they're getting close again. And they could keep pushing through the Soviet Union up here. If they take out this, and Greece is declaring on the Soviets. Will Iraq join them? No. They're too busy on Turkey. We're rolling Denmark. So Denmark's got about their original amount of land and a little bit of inland now. And there was a revolt here by Morocco, so we don't have a united Iberia anymore. Maybe it's run by Francisco Franco. So but they're looking to take it back though, so I'm not worried about it. We got Italy, Greece, back to the World War II era things. Oh, and Iraq's pushing again. Here we go. How close will they get to Moscow this time? And huge advances by this state right here, by a major pot, and another huge advancement by Iraq, which I think, yes, that makes them now the largest country, and they're pushing again. Everybody's pushing on the Soviet Union now. We could lose the Soviet Union now. Here's Iraq. They're getting really close to Moscow. Oh, and they call peace right there. Wow. Yeah, the Soviet Union has had 15 revolts now. Iraq only 2. Wow. Morocco's had 3. And Ireland 2. Denmark 3. The Soviet Union 15. And there goes Turkey. Turkey taken down by the Iraq. And there goes the Soviet Union. The Soviet Union is gone now. We are now down to the final 6 countries. Ireland, Morocco, Italy, Greece, Iraq, and Denmark. With Iraq being the largest by far. It's not even close. They're 3 times larger than second, which is Morocco. We just took out that city-state or not that city-state, but that major pot that was there. And there goes Denmark. So we're left with only 5 countries. We're in the top 5. Iraq, Greece, Italy, Morocco, and Ireland. Has your country lasted this long? We are in year number 1350 now. 350 years. So this right here is measured in years. So that's my bad. It has not been 7 years. But I'm wondering if Iraq is going to be able to stay this large or not. So you can see our countries we got left: Ireland, Morocco, Italy, Greece, and all of this is here is Iraq. They're looking to take this little enclave back, and they do. We got a huge Eastburg here randomly. And a huge, what's this up here? Barton. Wow. And we got and Iraq can fight through 2 ways to get to Greece, and they just declared on Greece. Iraq has just declared on Greece. And Morocco just took out Italy. We're down to the final 4. And huge revolts in Iraq. Huge revolts. We just saw 9. Oh, there's now been 9. We just saw 6 revolts. Wow. We just saw 6 revolts in Iraq, and there's a 65% chance that there will be another. And there's even more. Iraq has completely fallen. There's like almost nothing left of their land up here. They've got a little bit up here and in the Kazakhstan and Siberian way, but nothing else is left. So let's see what the final 4 are gonna do. Ireland's kind of been just chilling up here. They haven't really done too much. Morocco, they're looking kind of like a Roman Empire in a way. Iraq, just they're looking huge. Greece, we might see the end of Greece here. This brown state right here, Yolia, is looking to take out Greece. And Iraq, and notice there's a little state right here by Iraq, so they can easily reach the capital and take them out. We got Greenlaw here too, who can easily reach down here. But they look more focused on all of this Russian land that will likely never be united. Iraq took out this state right here. Alright, we're still seeing huge Morocco here. And they're taking all of France, all of Benelux now. So now if we look at size, Iraq's still the largest, but Morocco's now there, and Barton is there too. And here are our final 4. The ones that have lasted all 1,500 years still. Greece in a little bit of trouble. Morocco looking really good. Ireland's chilling, and they just declared. Morocco just declared on Ireland. Could we see the end of Ireland? And there's the invasion of the British Isles. What is Morocco gonna do? Are they gonna take? They've taken London at this point. What would be considered London, and they're pushing through the rest of England at the same time. We've got Iraq trying to take back all of their original land, and even more as they're attacking Barton now. And it looks like they're taking all of England, and that's it. Gone. And it looks like Iraq's gonna extend all the way back out to Turkey again. Morocco declaring on this old keep right here. Oh, and there's a hilltop right here that's looking to take out Morocco. Morocco, a 55% chance of revolts. And Ireland's gonna take advantage of this. They're gonna try and take back the British Isles. Iraq, I can't even. This looks messy. The border gore over here is horrible. They need to get that fixed. We've just seen a huge amount of revolts from Morocco. 11. I don't even know if this is going to be ever end at this point. We're going to go to maybe 2000 if they're not done, if there isn't one left by then. I'm gonna leave it up to a poll. But we can see Morocco not even looking close to what they used to. Iraq looking like they're gonna get back to where they were. They are 4 times larger than any other country. Greece is in a bad spot. Morocco in a bad spot with them right there. It looks like Morocco, we can see the end really quickly. Ireland and Iraq look like they're in the best positions of any country. Oh, we're gonna see the end of Morocco here. And Morocco is gone! Morocco is gone. We're down to the final 3. Iraq, Greece, and Ireland. Greece has got a little bit of a Balkan Empire. This purple state, Elfite, is looking to maybe take out Ireland. I don't know if that's what they're looking for. Iraq's still looking really good, but I'm expecting a revolt. No, it's a 0% chance of revolts. Never mind. I guess we won't see a revolt from them. Oh, they're declaring on purple rock up here. I'm surprised they haven't declared on Greece yet. And Ireland's fighting here in the British Isles, and they're declaring on the Scandinavian Union too. Give me 1 second. I'm just gonna sanity. Scandinavian. If I can spell Union. We got ourselves a Scandinavian Union, but they won't. They're not counting into this. See, they're the 5th largest country on the board, and we just saw the end of that little city-state there. Rock's got this land up here. I don't know why they're letting them have that land. People up there, the countries up there. Oh, Barton is gone. They were a large country. But Iraq now has all that and all of this down here. So we still got our 3 countries left. No country is nearly has lasted as long. There's about a 500-year difference with Eastburg. But besides that, all of them are relatively new countries that haven't lasted as long. Greece is just chilling. They haven't declared war on anybody. They got a little bit of the boot here too, if you notice. And it's now 1,770. So, Ireland declaring war. They're trying to take back the British Isles. Looking like they could do it. And look at this military force right here for Iraq. They look like they could restore their old borders. There's a 2% chance at revolts. It looks like the Great Hill could try and take down Greece right here. There's been a declaration on Ireland. Ireland's at war. Whoa, look at this. By Iraq. They've taken all of their land back, and there's a 0% chance at revolts. They've been at 61 wars. This must be the largest empire of all time. Look at that. They're about 10 times larger than anybody else. I'm guessing either what's next is Greece or you have Right Hill. Wow. This is still a 0% chance. Look, this is easily the biggest country. This would be Mongol Empire type. It's amazing how huge this country is. And we still haven't seen any declaration on Greece from Iraq between them. Oh, the Iberian Peninsula looking like they could be united under this new Morocco. They took out Morocco earlier. And it's looking like Iraq's gonna try and they're gonna take all of this now. Yeah, they're about 10 times larger than anybody else. That's scary right there. There's a giant wall right here of all the rock. How long do you think it'll take for them to declare on Greece? Oh, but Greece just declared on Iraq. This will be interesting. How long will this last? It's now 1911. Wow. And here comes Greece. They're pulling through. But also there's a pull through right here for Iraq. Greece is now the 2nd largest country on the map. I don't know if we've said that yet today. I push it from up here. They just call peace. So Ireland's still chilling. I mean, they've done barely anything since they united the British Isles. All these city-states are declaring on Iraq, and there's a 35% chance of whatchamacallit? Revolt. Greece, and they got a 22%. They've taken over Serbia, Croatia. That looks like that's about it for countries that they've specifically annexed. And it looks like we're going to see the end of Greece. It's down to only 2 now. Wow. And the only two left, we have barely any countries left. We've got like maybe 9 countries left. Oh, but there's a huge amount coming from Iraq. Wow, what's that? 3, 4, or 6? That's 11 new countries coming from Iraq and revolts. But they only have to survive. We're gonna stick to the end of this. I know it's the year 2000 now, but we're gonna see how long this goes. Ireland and Iraq are the only ones left. This is intense. And I mean, the British Isles are no longer united. We have almost got like a Scotland right here. I'm gonna put them as Scotland, and we got almost a new Saudi Arabia, but they're pushing. This could be the end right here. With these being the only two left, the Scandinavian Union's still holding on strong. Thank you guys for staying there. Could we see the end of Iraq? This could be the end. Oh, Scotland's pushing too. But who's gonna get there first? Who's gonna win? Oh, and we're seeing a peace deal here. But they're right back at it. It's close. Oh, but all the forces are now coming to destroy this state right here. Scotland, they're looking at taking England, pushing to England, and maybe even Wales. Ireland now has parts of mainland Europe too, all the way up to Austria, Czechia. This is gonna be a close one. We don't have that Moroccan country over here anymore. Now we got Hella. Ireland looking to take back Scotland. We're in now 2092. Scandinavia is still hanging out here, which I like. Oh, and there goes that country down there. That's gonna be tough now on Ireland because now there's nobody here to stop Rock. They've had 27 revolts though, which is not good, and only 4 from Ireland. But there's a 41% chance of there being a revolution. Iran just sitting here chilling, you know? It's not looking good over here on the British Isles. And the more you declare war, the higher your odds are come for a revolution. So, Iraq. So you can see upon declaring war and being attacked, increase your chances every single year when that peace, and upon spawning or destroying a revolt, and upon defeating a revolt, can lower your chances. They've annexed 23 countries though. Oh boy. Alright, let's see what's going on here in Scotland. In Scotland, we still have. Oh, whoa, and look at this giant army here. The revolt chances are only 7 here. And Ireland keeps declaring on Scotland. They really want this land back. They lost all of their most of their European land. I just noticed they have parts of Denmark too. Alright, and push continues up here. If the year reaches 2,500, I'm going to declare Ireland the winner as a European country. They'll be the winner of the European Battle Royale. So, Iraq, you hear me? That's how much time you got left. You only got about 270 years left for Ireland to fall. Now it's looking like we could see the end of this Scotland here, which is what I was praying on. That Scotland would push. But Scotland doesn't look like they have enough to push. They're trying to take this island up here too so that they can go to Scandinavia. It's not looking like that's going to work for them either. Size, we still have Iraq. But now look at the Scandinavian Union. Look at that. Wow. And with that, we have only 2 countries left. Still, Scandinavia is fighting up here in northern. Oh, they got a 59% chance at a revolution, though. So, I can sense a revolution coming from them very quickly. Scotland's pushing back. We're seeing a little bit from Scotland. And we got a united Iberia again over Oakven. Interestingly enough. It's an interesting Balkan country here, sprawling from Greece. It's like Greece, Macedonia. Oh, and a bunch of revolts, like I said, in the Scandinavian Union. We got like 6 new countries from them. So exactly what I expected. I gotta check on these revolt chances. 53% for Ireland. It's not looking good for them anymore. Scotland's now pushing into England. And they could try and make their way across Ireland. I don't know if Ireland's been invaded yet. This entire royale battle. And I think the only way that Ireland can win is if they take out Scotland. But they only have to last 150 more years if they want to win by default instead. Iraq still has all of this land, which is insane to me. That's like Mongolian Empire type lands. And England has been almost completely taken by Scotland now. There's a little bit of a split here. Ireland split up their land. The death here in the middle of the map. Another revolt from Scandinavia up here. Wow, this is chaos on the map right now. Iran still looking good. Ireland a 60% chance at a revolt though, and I'm surprised it hasn't happened yet. This is the best rivalry here of this entire bro battle. Scotland and Ireland, they've been going at it for I don't even know how long at this point. Scotland's been around for 500 years. They could have been going at it for 500 years at this point. And another revolt in Iraq. In Scotland, they've made landfall. They've made landfall in Ireland. It's looking like it's gonna be it. They call peace, but I think this is gonna be it. I think Iraq is gonna win the European Battle Royale somehow. Look at this military right here. There's nobody even near Iraq's capital, so they can't fall. But there's a huge Scottish push. And they call peace, but war is immediately declared upon them. But Ireland's pushing back, though. Can Ireland hold them off for just 20 more years? That's gonna be close. Scotland's pushing. There's only 15 years left. 10 years left. All into war is redeclared. Man, time. So this is the map. After 2,500 years, we got Major Stan right here, looking at a German, half French, half Italian country. We got Uno hold, and we got no more Scandinavian Union. We still got a huge Iraq. So our winner is in the of European countries only. It's Ireland. Of everybody else, it's Iraq. Now, it's up to interpretation. You can take Iraq as the winner for having as much land as they have, or you could take Ireland because they're a European country. But here, I'm just going to play it out. I want to see what happens here in Scotland. If Ireland takes back all of their island, then I'm going to end it there. And yeah, it looks like Ireland's going to take back. And there's a huge amount of revolts here happening in Iraq. You know what? Actually, I take that back. We're going to see how this ends now. I know it's been really long, and I appreciate you if you stuck around for this long. But there's a huge push happening from Eastleigh. And there's another push from Scotland coming from the other side of Ireland. They've gotten really close to the capital again. Major Stan's still looking good right here. They got United Italy now. And we got Uno still looking like a huge Ukraine. Scotland, they've made a good push and they've taken Northern Ireland. And they're looking very similar to the British Empire. Size-wise, Iraq is still the largest country. The smallest one is this one, Malmedo. Age, you can see it's still Iraq and Iran, but then we got Scotland, we got Major Stan here at 5th, and Uno hold. Major Stan revolted from Elk. I don't even know what that means. I don't remember Elk. Elk is over here. And they were from Morocco, which is interesting. Scotland, they revolted from Ireland, and Ireland is just barely hanging on. I think Iraq's still just barely holding on. Who's gonna fall first? The year is 2,600 at this point. It's taken 2,600 years to get to this point. And Iraq is not looking really good. They're stuck in this corner now. Well, Ireland's pushing over here to get Scotland. Major Stan is looking like the largest country now. And I think this is the first time we've had a country that's not one of the original ones be the largest. So let's look at them. 26% chance of revolts. And they fought only 17 wars. They're only 300 years old. And I think we're going to see the end of Iraq. Not much left for them. There's 19 countries on the map. Here's a push. I'm keeping my eye on Scotland over here too. But it's looking like Iraq has been cornered off. Major Stan is looking like Napoleon here. It's looking like a Napoleonic France. Taking all this. Just don't go to Russia. Oh, but there's a push from Iberia to take down Major Stan. What's gonna happen? I think we can all realize that Iraq, it's probably over. It's probably over for them. They had a really good run, and they came really close to winning. Remember, they used to have all of this, and they were easily the largest country we would have ever seen. But there goes Iraq, which means that Ireland is the only country left. Ireland and Scotland are the two oldest countries on the map. And Major Stan, Ireland's not even on this list. We've reached a new age. It took us 2,729 years. Thank you for sticking around this long. If you picked Ireland, congratulations. Stick around. Next time we're going to do continents, and we're going to see which continent is the best. Thank you.